Bringing out some time machine parts here. So this is one of the thrusters for the Hope One time machine, top and bottom cone. We're gonna get these sanded out today. Also the large segments around the time machine, got these made. Moving along with the time machine. I have a helper coming out today who's going to be working on that, helping me get the time machine parts just kind of sanded down and ready for moving. So. Some Bondo on the back side of it. I'm gonna go ahead and DA, get that cut down, and then we're gonna start adding on some filler. I'll show you how I mix up my filler, how I apply it, because I've basically only been sanding here, so I want to show you guys how it goes on. Buried in more of this. I hear you, man. I'm gonna be buried in my Boba Fett suit, that's for sure. I got my full Mandalorian armor. It's either that or I give it to one of my friends and have him put it on a mannequin. I don't know. Alright. Ready to do some sand? Let me bring you guys over here so you can actually see what I'm sanding on. Bruce Faulkner playing in the background. I met Bruce Faulkner, really awesome dude. Really nice guy. Of course, I picked up his album. So here we have Bondo that hasn't been touched yet. This is what is underneath all of the Bondo. And then here we have a finished surface. So we're gonna go ahead and knock this down, and then we're gonna lay Bondo here. Fall over if I put it right there. There we go. So I'm just gonna knock off this top edge, just so it's easier for me to block sand. Good enough for me to start block sanding. I don't want to do this too much because I don't trust this to give me a perfect angle. So. Bring this over here. Until I get my DuraBlock in, using the old handy dandy stick here to block this entire thing out. This is a Saiyan space pod. I feel like I should keep the camera over here so people can understand what I'm working on a little bit better. Is that good? it. The interior still needs a lot of work. I gotta finish this panel here. Put some, fill in these gaps right there. Kind of in there right now. I got everything. I'm focusing on the body, and I'll get back to the interior. Because of the round surface, I'm kind of hold here. My fingers are touching. Works magic. So I'm gonna get a whole coat of Bondo again, but not until everything's coated. And I'm gonna try and do like a nice slick coat over everything blending. Whoa. start adding some more filler now. I've basically blocked down. Okay, so I started here. You can see the other area I've put Bondo on and blend into there. So I try to Bondo like large sections at a time. So we'll move to the back and I'll show you how I spread the Bondo on. But I'm gonna de-dust because I'm dusty. We don't want dust everywhere. Right? I wish I did. It's chilly. You my friend rock. You rock, Mr. Yerkdow. What's the plan for the pod? Pod's for every fan to just jump in and enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's a piece of art. It's a commissioned art, so it's I think it's gonna help charities, help donations. I got some low spots around here I gotta add filler to, but I don't want to put Bondo over everything. Good gravy. That thing's so dang loud. So I got some low spots here throughout it, and then there's big panels that. So right now I'm gonna focus on just Bondoing these low spots on the door, and then we'll move to the back side and I'll show you how I slick the big areas. So it shuts like that, piece of cake. It's got a little cord right down there. You pop that, door opens. So let me just get familiar here. I think I'm gonna block sand this down a little bit more. It's been an intense few days. My body's starting to be like trying to do like good little spurts of it, but I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Yes, there it is. Okay. Do I have cardboard to mix Bondo on? That's the question. prepping for my Bondo. Here's my Bondo. I'm using Evercoat, which is my favorite brand of Bondo. Really strong, really top quality. UTech 2K Primer is like the top dog, and Evercoat with the Bondo is the best. Squirt my hardener on there. You guys look how I mix this up. Because there's a right way to mix it and there's a wrong way to mix it. It's kind of a tiny piece of cardboard, but that's okay. I just have to keep folding it into itself. And clean that squeegee. Always go like that. Always clean the squeegee. And then start going again. Clean squeegee. It's pretty cold today, so I'm not worried about this seizing up. That looks pretty good. Alright, so I'm just gonna spot in some of these low areas. Pop the door just a little bit. A little bit better cap. Now I'm putting an excessive amount on there to get it spread where I want it to be. I'm cleaning my squeegee. Slowly just pull that across. Push it back the other way. Set it back. All right. Always use every little bit of Bondo you can. Don't waste it. All right. All areas. Now I'm going to clean my squeegee so I can reuse it. Clean the squeegee. Always clean the squeegee. There's no need to throw these out. Always quickly get a little lacquer thinner and just clean off that Bondo, and it's good as new. And I have like a wad of old paper towels I keep around for this, and it works perfect. Boom. I worked at a shop where they just threw them out. They just used them and they tossed them. I was like, what? What are you making? Looks like a Saiyan space? Yeah, it certainly is. Let me open the door for you. I'll back it up. Now we've got the back. Whew. We got the door spotted in. So there was a low spot right here, and right up top. But you fan it out. You really give some feathering. Focus your building to where those areas are. Some stuff. Oh, let me take a little bit of oolong tea break. Give my hands a little relaxing. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Russ. God dang, these Yetis. They keep your tea like it's molting hot. I poured this like an hour ago, and look at that. Wow, I almost burned my mouth. What do I use to sand it? All right, I'm gonna walk you through the process real quick. Let's start here. And let me grab you guys here. Okay, first we start with this, which is a tank. And I scratched the living daylights out. I mean, really, because I want to have a lot of grip to it, okay? Do you like the sound effects? I hope you do. From this point on, there's a layer of Bondo that is filled. Once that layer of Bondo has come to a certain point, I take this, which is a cheese grater, and you have to use this a certain way, and I go like this, and I knock all of the highs off and expose the low areas, and then from that point, I put another layer of Bondo on it, and then I block sand that, and that's where we're at right now, is getting that second coat. So I did this segment here, and then you can see the transition from this segment down to here. Here's this segment right here, and that's what I usually do. I try to layer out things, sand, and then flow as I move along. Camera's not gonna fall out. There we go. Like I said earlier, I'm building the time machine as well, so this is one of the thrusters. You can imagine in between here the engine segments, but that is the Hope 1 top of the thruster. And then this is the time machine's segments that go all around the ship. There's two layers of these, and then you have the fin that sticks out right here in between of those. So basically what I'm doing is I'm creating a mold, and then I'm gonna cast like 20 of these, 20, 40, I don't know, a lot of these, and then they're all gonna connect together around this, which is the top beginning structure of the time machine. Basically these go like this. Wait, just turn the camera a little bit over. All right, so these go around here like this, all around this, and that's the. So yeah, it's gonna be my third Dragon Ball Z ship. I made Frieza's hover pod. This is my second Saiyan pod. If you guys want to see what this looks like finished on the version 1, go ahead and watch my old videos, and you can see those finished. How much I don't sell these, man. I just make fancy things because I'm a big fan. You know what I'm saying? It's a backward for you guys. I'm sorry. All right. We're ready to put filler on the back sides of this. So. Actually, I'm gonna go get some extra filler. I just got in 2 gallons. More bundle. I'll just carry along when we get over to that point. Don't mind my messy little desk here. Alright, I'm gonna evaluate here. What am I filling? This whole section right there. That's gonna be tough. That's a sad piece of cardboard. Slightly less cruddier, but hey, you got way more patience than me. Man, I tell you, you start block sanding and you see it's not really doing much and you're just cranking on it, it can start to really weigh in on you and it makes you want to kind of quit, but then you keep going. You see that layering start happening, you see the smoothness happen, and you're just like, it's worth it. It's totally worth it. All right. Throwing some Bondo down. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up. There we go. I think that's nicely mixed. Oh, all right. That's how you lay Bondo, my friends. If you're curious, every little bit. Put that down here. So I know this is going to need another coat. This is going to need another coat of Bondo. But what I'll be doing is, instead of layering here and here again, I'm going to spread this next coat over top of this where it marriages and then blend down so it flows better. You don't want to keep like layering up on the same platform or the same sections over and over again, because you'll always have that little crease right there, like where this is. You don't want that. So the next layer will go over top both those, because they're, yeah. Back this up. We're gonna do the other side now. So there's spotting and then there's full panel glazing, which is what we just did right here. I have the talent, just not the time. But luckily I got both. That's another thing. Time flashes right before your eyes. Before you know it, it's gone. So get up early. As soon as that sun comes up, I'm up, getting stuff accomplished. I'm telling you, you just can't slack around, dude. But yeah, you could definitely put a computer system in this. Put one of those screens inside right here. Whatever, you know. Monitor. I got a big spot to fill. I don't sell these. People ask, "Can you do that?" And I say, "Yeah," and then I do it. No questions. Oh, I'm getting Bond all over my lid. But yeah, I don't like advertise to sell these whatsoever. I'm just a huge nerd with a set of skills. You like that time machine, huh? It's gonna be sick. There's the top thruster of it. So it'll have, it'll have the segment coming down from there, but that I have to make five engine thrusters. That's gonna be intense. Well, you guys know the steel beams for the legs alone, just one steel beam is like $200. It's not cheap. I'm glad you came here. Welcome. I really appreciate that very much, because I question what I do a lot and whether my choices are right or wrong in my life. I could be restoring cars or something, but I don't know. What's up? All Stair Blaster. Is that Alistair Blaster? That's hilarious. That's awesome, dude. Oh shoot, that's badass. Thank you, Phonics. It's actually my gamer tag name. My gamer tag name was Astral Blaster because every time I play with people, they're just like, "Oh, Astral Blaster got me." Oh boy. All right, that's feeling good. I want to catch this at a certain point so I can start skimming it off. Music back on. Alright, related section of filler back here. So, start mixing. Start mixing. sure how well I can get this camera angle. But we're laying filler back here. You know what? We're just gonna set it back here. Do the exact same thing I did on the back.
bring the camera over and show you guys. Gotta clean the squeegee though. Would I sell one? If you ask me very nice, with a price over $14,000, yeah, I would build you one, sure. But this is a lot of really hard work to do alone, so I'm just like, yeah. I appreciate that license. Yeah, I'm for real. Now, why do I charge that much? It has a full audio system inside. It has a lot of electronics. The lens itself costs $500 just to have that made, and it's made by NASA. So
Yeah. If I were to do it again, that's the price. Yeah, if I were to ever do this again. Which I doubt it. I think this is the last Saiyan pod I'm gonna make. I made 2, and I think that's enough. I think 2 Saiyan pods in this world made by me are good. That's enough, so. But yeah, all my commissions are 50% down, so I gotta. But hey, I'm building a time machine. You know what I'm saying? I'm building other stuff. Don't worry. I just don't want to keep making the same thing and over again. I want to build you guys like a hyperbolic chamber. I'd love to build a small version of Bulma's gravity chamber. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Still piping hot. Damn. Oh. You're pretty awesome too, my friend. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. I know it's kind of monotonous. It's just me talking, and I'm really annoying to listen to. But we're getting there. And that's on. Gotta keep the people locked in. You know what I'm saying? All right. Take a look at what we got accomplished this morning. Blocked sand our areas. We got our low spots filled. Here. Down here we got a new section put in. I just bondoed this right here. Got that nice and smooth. Get that round. Not quite yet, but I am going to sheath that, and I can show you guys that process. This is what I just did. All of this right here, I just put filler over top. So this is gonna need cut, and then another coat gets put of it. Everything gets like 2-3 coats. So, wow, hard work. That's a lot of hard work. So I got it to where you can look underneath the space pod. These steel beams come up and you see a bolt and these platforms. So basically what I'm going to make, these are like little robot arms. I'll have like little corner pieces that look like apparatuses holding it up. And then I'll make it like it's like Bulma's little device. I'll put like a pallet jack underneath here so it can roll around, move up and down. And we got to finish off the interior. Get the interior looking really nice. Okay, I'm gonna hit that with a little bit of this heat gun. That might be okay, just the... Still too wet. It's so cold. It's taking a while for everything to dry, so it's like 30 degrees out here right now. Slowly getting there. Perfect. little bit to let that cure up. Thank you. What planet am I landing on now? Very comfy in here. Not really space. Let's check the emergency switch. Yeah, it feels awesome. Oh man. That feels cool. Gotta make sound effects where it's like what I actually would like to do is put a fitting on the back of those where it creates an air seal, and then when it does go down, it's real slow, and then you just have to push it up, and it's like a valve. If I can have a valve where the air shoots out when it's going up, but when it comes down, the air pressure stops within the pistons and lets it come down slow. So I would like to figure that out so the door doesn't come flying down, which can happen. Saiyan Space Pod. Honestly, my favorite. My favorite angle's like down here. Just checking. It's almost ready. It's a little tacky yet, but I am gonna cut this with that cheese grater. But if it's still sticky, you don't want to do it yet because it'll clump together. In fact, what I'll do, my camera back up here. Cut that, kind of scratch the top layer of the Bondo, helps the Bondo breathe and cure a little bit faster, but it's so cold down here that the Bondo is a little more tackier than it is up top, so. Hey, whoops. I wonder. Just let it cure up. I don't like putting heat guns on things or you can cure harder in one spot faster than the other, but this should eventually chemically cure down, and then we'll start cutting it. Oh, fun fact with these, if you've ever worked with these before, you hold them this way and pull in this direction. You never go this direction holding it. You always gotta like trough it from behind, going like this. If you were to grab and hit this way, you'll gouge in, but there's something about letting it go along here to where it does what it does, and you just evenly disperse your fingers, slicing it. Yeah, you'll slice into your thumb a lot. Like my thumb here has a bunch of scars just because these have sliced into my thumb so many times, just grabbing onto it, because that's sharp. Those are really sharp razor like edges there, all cut in, and they slice away the Bondo, and then the excess sheets come out like this. And so this is gonna knock down all my high areas, exposing my low areas. So I think we're almost ready. Let's go ahead. Let's get this, which I think it's right about there. So, like I said, I'm pulling it along. You'll notice I'm gonna slice it right off the surface. That's okay. I'm holding it like that, troughing it behind. I said, ow! That slices that plastic right off. It's so sharp. Oh, that sliced my finger. Oh yeah. There we go. There, I'll mark it with blood. Now I got my blood, sweat, and tears in this thing. Well, it got me pretty good. That's okay. Bondo will close up my wound, and I'll keep... Ha! Another flesh wound. Digging that spot right there. It's much better. So see, I'm doing the opposite. I'm feathering these edges in, so that's okay. Very lightly, but I'd be very careful not to cut my fingers open again. My DNA will eternally be trapped inside you. Where's that? It's okay. It's okay. I'll tell you what, you can't... If you're gonna do stuff like this, you can't worry about a little scratch or nick. It's gonna happen. Things are gonna happen that suck. But you gotta keep going. Put a little band-aid on it, okay? Alright, that feels good. I knocked down, I'm heavily removing high areas from this. So basically this is a blocking tool, essentially knocking things down. It's not a bad mix. It's just, you know, it's much faster to do it this way. I already know I'm going to put another layer of Bondo over this. So I'm just working up the topography of my field here. So, which this feels, it feels alright, but it's not there. It's not where I want it to be. So this is all going to get Bondo again. Wow. Wear gloves when you do this. Don't do what I'm doing. Get yourself a nice pair of gloves. So right now I feel for those high spots. So I feel for my low areas. And you can do this. Go ahead, find something in your house or your car and feel. Go like this back and forth over it, and you'll understand how you can really feel like your highs and lows. And when you start working in Bondo or stuff like this, I can tell these were high spots right here. All those areas are high spots. But yeah. So this is all ready for another coat, and this next coat I'll travel that down underneath then. Let's go cut this other side. Watch me slice my hand open again accidentally. It's always a quick aye. All right. It's a little tacky though. I tell you what, let's take a little. Let's walk over here. It's let that tack up. You want to hit it right at the right time when it's not too tacky and not too hard. If it gets too hard, this becomes a real labor to complete. So thank you for those roses. I appreciate that. I got 4 new messages. One of my bros sending me messages. Look how 2,600 of you came in to watch this over since I started. That's awesome. Yesterday we had 16,000 people here. I couldn't believe it. Like I walked up, I'm used to like 9, maybe like 1 person watching. So it really means a lot that you guys are here. I appreciate that. I don't care if you're just in to stay hi and you can leave. That's okay. You have a blessed day. Thanks for stopping in. Heck, I don't expect everybody to sit around and watch me talk. Oh, all right. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. Jesus. All right. Let's go check it again. Let's see if it's tacked up. You know what anime taught me how to be tough? Dragon Ball Z. When I was in school, I was the fattest kid in high school, and you know, kids made fun of me a lot. You know, so like, I started working out. I was watching Dragon Ball Z after school, and that's where I found my ambition. And in summertime, I got myself a weightlifting kit, and I just started working out. And I got super. I'm close to 40 years old right now, guys. So I hit my peak. I'm not there anymore. So don't use today's example but I got fit. You know what I mean? I was looking good, and nobody ever messed with me after that. I wanted to be like Vegeta. They're perfect. Just the right time. See, as I'm moving along here, you'll see the highs and low. So anywhere I'm hitting this, low, high, low, 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 low. Careful not to cut my hand. And I'm just moving down, 1 swipe, come back, do it again. And I move down. Oh, yeah. Of course, I just don't want to go this direction the whole way. We're going to mix it up. Oh man, that ain't easy. Nothing about this is easy. You want to slice through it, but not cut your finger off. These are all my high areas. Holy macaroni. smoother surface. You can really start to see these high areas, low areas. I'm just cutting through that plastic. This is so sharp, it just goes. Oh, yeah, I definitely cut myself up pretty good. That's okay. I got thick skin. It's all right. It's good to have thick skin. So, get you one of these, save you a ton of time. Imagine having to block all that down. So now I'm going to slick coat over top of those again, much like I did right here. And that's going to blend everything out really nice. Then I'll start block sanding. Let me take a little bit of a breather. Oh. 21 messages? What? The little thing down here keeps popping up. 21 messages. Who's messaging me? I can't check it till after streaming. These tour around at Comic Cons, anime cons. They just travel around. stand over there a little bit. Man, it feels really good there. It feels so good to be able to look at this and see where it's at. I get a little emotional sometimes just like looking at it, because I'm literally bleeding into my work and I'm putting so much on my body. It just feels good. I feel really blessed. I feel real blessed. I don't take this for granted one bit. This means so much to me to be able to do this. put more Bondo on. You know what that means? A whole lot of mixing. I got 37 messages. I don't know who's messaging me. I'll get with you right after this event. So I really must stay focused. I have till May to finish this and an entire time machine. My mind right now is like, definitely pushing my body to its limit and beyond. Just so you guys know, I have 25 years in automotive restoration under my belt. Okay, I'm not just doing this. I have done this thousands of times. I am an extremely seasoned auto body technician. I used to compete AACA automotive competitions. I was lucky to be raised in an automotive restoration shop. My dad used to sit me inside of a little Bisquick box, and I used to watch him restore cars. And as soon as I was able to walk, he put me in sidecars with dollies. Show you guys what I'm doing here. Good amount of hardener in there, right? Something on my phone just popped up for an online host pop-in. Some big dog. After I fill this, if somebody wants to do a pop-in, that's cool. I'll give you a little chit-chat, talk. All right. All right, you guys want to see? Now, here comes the second coat. I sheathed that. You guys watched me sheathed it off. Now I'm going to put another coat over this. So I'm starting this one up here. We're going to blend this one down. Just get my material on, but I'm gonna end up moving this all around. Okay. Just put my material on there. Kills my wrist. Oh, shit. Alright, gotta switch hands. Damn, that's hard. There. Oh. That's not easy, you guys. That is skimming that over. I sheathed it off. And look at my shadow on that now. Look how nice that looks. Yeah? It used to be so wavy, but we cut down the highs, expose the lows, resync it with some more Bondo. Now we're ready to block sand that by hand. Oh, but I'm gonna be letting that cure till tomorrow. We're not done yet. Oh, there's a little Bondo left here. I don't like wasting Bondo at all. This spot right here. There we go. And clean the squeegee. So glad this is turning out. That's awesome. I love seeing it flow out really good. Yes, the same pod. I know, I wish I did armor too. I will be doing some armors, but I'm going to be doing over here with the fan and more air. I have some armors I need to fix up. I've had people say that they've heard of people ordering armors from me and they're not getting them, and then they got really mad. I was just like, well, that's not true. Like, anybody who's ever come to me, I've always either taken care of stuff, but I tell you, it's not easy. There are a couple clients, like my last 3 armors. I have 3 armors to build yet, and they've been nothing but completely understanding of the situation. So, but I'm gonna make sure they're getting taken care of. It's hard doing all this by yourself. It's not easy. I'm not saying this is a piece of cake. Oh. Vegeta Broly's actually my favorite. I love Broly so much. Especially Dragon Ball Super, Broly was so awesome. His character had a lot of development, and I just kind of connected with Broly's story more than I did with a spoiled prince who thought he could be like everything. Yeah, I'm not into Vegeta. He's just this natty spoiled brat. But I'm totally into Broly, you know, because he was royalty, but he was cast away. And he literally had nothing. Like, that's how I feel. I feel like I had to start from ground over and over again and just thrown into a world, an alien world, to where I had to struggle to get to where I am today. I really connect with the character Broly, for sure. Yeah. Like Cooler's head shell, but it needs some Bondo work right here. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, let's see. I gotta coat this side of the Bondo now. That looks good. That looks really good. Really nice. Really happy with that. So let's get the other side coated now. Man, when I get my squeegee, I don't know if you guys watch, but I keep my fingers spaced like this, and they're all pushing down evenly. So when I'm cutting it, and then the circle of it, I make sure this isn't squeezed down where it's gonna dig in, but it's just flowing right to there to there. And when I'm going over it, you know, making sure that I'm blocking it. I'm moving it this way, this way, this way, this way. You see me moving around. That's spreading the Bondo over the surface. It's like a rolling dough, pretty much, just with the squeegee, if you want to use that analogy. Yeah, this is a special Pokeball, specially built to catch Nappas, okay? So if you have a wild Nappa bothering your neighborhood, you just take one of these, you gotta shake it a little bit, and then you just throw it at him. But he'll probably ask you if he's home, or are we there yet, like 1,000 times. So, you know, that's up to you. But that is indeed a space Pokeball made to catch Nappas. It is. Why would I lie? No, just Nappas. Just Nappalorians or whatever. Nappa. Could you imagine a Nappa Pokemon? He's just like, Nappa, 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 Nappa. Nappa. Nappa, 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 Nappa. My next live stream, I'm just gonna say that 1,000. Nappa, Nappa, Nappa. Oh look, I found a really nice big cardboard. How convenient. Time to mix up some more Bondo.
Now, if you guys want to watch my older streams, I did upload them on YouTube, so you can go watch those there if you wish. All kinds of Bondo. Down. All right, here we go. We're gonna start mixing the next little bit of Bondo. Really mix your Bondo. I clean it because I don't want any like raw stuff. Tell YouTube that I'm still here. Okay, we're moving. Same thing, just on this side. Okay, here comes the wrist pain.
Okay. And it has been laid. Huzzah! Yes, yes, yes. Time machine. The time machine is coming together. Oh, lacquer fitter. Found my cut. Ow. Hey guys, this thing's officially coated in Bondo now. You guys are hilarious. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Feeling strong? Feeling good? Got a lot of things accomplished on this. I'll show you guys. So now we got this rear section coated. And then we have that back section coated. Second coat. So this is all ready to block sand. You can already see with my shadow here how well that looks. Awesome. This is great. So stop blocking on this. We're going to blend this all back into this area. So this is all super smooth. Then I'll start breaking out my flexible blocking sticks so I can get a good curve on everything like that. Take a look at this side again here. The Bondo is spread out throughout here. You can already see my looks good on it. Starting to dry up already. That's great. Awesome. Heck yeah. Feels good to get that thing to a certain point here. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to end the live stream right here. Thank you guys for joining me. We knocked out the rear section. I'm gonna let that there sit, cure till tomorrow or a little bit later this afternoon, and we're gonna start going at it, start getting this smooth. In fact, later today, we're gonna start blocking these. I'll probably get a live stream on around 1:30 Central Time, so give me like a couple hours. We'll be back here working. We'll get all this block sanded, and then pretty much we're ready for the soft pad. Then we'll start soft padding everything into a perfectly smooth consistency, and then we'll start moving on to 2K primer. Once it's in 2K primer, I'm gonna come back into finishing up all the seating as far as the wood parts here, the console that goes in right here. I'll start sanding all this. You see it's sprayed. I spray that so when I sand, I know where I've sanded so I don't get lost in this. And then all these edges get sanded. Then we'll start applying the backboards here and getting stretch. I gotta get all the panels built around the perimeter of this as well, so it blends in there. So we got a ways to go. We got a lot of work going on. I'm building the time machine as well. So the time machine is in the works back here. That is going to be 11 feet tall. I'm not joking. It's going to be incredible. I can't wait to show you guys that. So much love. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for your likes, your roses, your diamonds. I don't know what they are, what they mean, but it means a lot that you guys are throwing them down. So, but yeah, human cannonball, throw me in there and blast me out one. I don't care. So take care, guys. Until next time, I'll catch you later. Bye.